I'm Ryan Lust from the Cboe Data Vantage team, and today I'm with Alex Novotny, Developer Relations Lead at Massive. You guys just rang the opening bell, incredibly exciting, but even more exciting, you transitioned from Polygon.io to Massive.com. Tell me more about this rebrand and what's to come for you guys and why the change.
Yeah, well, first, thanks for having me. We did recently rebrand from Polygon.io to Massive back in October. We really feel like it matches the scale of data that we offer developers and then kind of where we're going as like a company. We build, the infrastructure that powers the financial applications of the future. And we do that by providing developers with, an easy to use, low priced API that allows them to pull data from multiple places, Cboe being one of those places.
Yeah, absolutely. And through this partnership, how are we solving client challenges by providing access to financial markets?
Yeah, I think it all boils down to how does a developer get access to the data streams they're looking for? For example, through the Cboe partnership, we have access to the EDGX equities or the global indices feeds. Massive brings in that data and then, adds supplemental information. And a customer can utilize that with, say, a user screen in a brokerage application, or whether they're doing like internal or compliant risk assessment. And it's still the trusted Cboe data, but it's also a wealth of other information that a developer may need in order to get, the application that they're looking to build.
Definitely. And speaking of building applications, assessing data using EDGX equities and the Cboe Global Indices feed from our trusted markets, what are you guys doing with AI? I feel like at the forefront, you've been more than prepared. Tell me more about what you guys are doing internally and what's to come for your clients and what's currently out for your clients as we speak.
Yeah, we see AI as like the ultimate customer enablement tool. Obviously, we're using it, internally for feature enhancements or data sets, but we really look at things like our brand new MCP server. And what it does is allows a developer or even somebody that may not be as developer centric to connect any of our API endpoints to any LLM of their choosing and use simple English language queries to gain access to like deep research on the stock market. Say, for example, asking what the latest stock price of Tesla was, or maybe you're doing like deep dives, last 3 years, look at all the news, the filings, where are they going as a company to maybe do some sort of large scale risk assessment. And what's cool about that is it allows a developer, almost immediate access to that information without coding or setting up any sort of integration that they would otherwise have to do. We also recently launched our risk assessments dataset and our risk factors dataset. This is in beta right now, and it looks at like filings and documents using AI to beef up the data set and get access to developers to that information.
That is so exciting, whether it's through the MCP server or the new data set that is currently in beta.
Yeah.
We're incredibly excited to not only partner with you guys, have you here now, and then allow clients around the industry to access Massive.com with your suite of APIs and promote the access to financial markets moving forward. All right, Alex, thank you so much for joining us today. The partnership with Cboe is incredibly exciting. You guys rang the bell today. And with the recent rebrand from Polygon.io to Massive.com, just a lot of exciting things in the pipeline. And we're just really glad to have you here. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, awesome. We really appreciate you inviting us, and we can't wait to do it again.
Absolutely.